What's up, guys?
Welcome. How does it feel?
Pretty good. I mean, it's a surreal feeling for sure, and something I remember for the rest of my life.
What was it like to go number 3? You looked pretty surprised.
Yeah, obviously. So you have the interviews a couple days before in Vegas. The Thursday and Friday, I met with a couple teams, and Anaheim wasn't one of them. So I didn't think this was kind of an option for me, and then to hear my kind of name called by them, it was definitely shocking.
You checked your phone because you're already a meme with the reaction.
Yeah, no, I haven't checked my phone, but they told me to leave that up with my parents, so I guess when I open it, I'm going to be treated to something for sure.
What was your reaction inside?
You hear from Oshawa, so I heard that before my name, and it was just kind of butterflies and chills, kind of. So, but yeah, now it's just excitement and happiness, I guess.
Where did you think you would go?
I went third, so I guess that's where I went. I'm not going to speculate on where I thought.
Now that you've had a couple of minutes to think about it, Anaheim has a lot of really exciting young forwards, a lot of big guys. How do you think you would fit in there in a couple of years?
Yeah, they're obviously drafting big, and I think I fit into that role, and they want skill, they want physicality, and I'm going to bring that to the team. So whenever I'm ready, whenever they think I'm ready, I'm going to try and do the best, that's the best that I can.
You've already had a big growth spurt, but do you think you're done growing, or are you getting bigger?
I'm not sure. Obviously I don't know what the future holds, but the last kind of 2 years has been quite the growth spurt. It has affected my balance a little bit, but I don't know. I'm not going to complain if I grow more. If I don't, I think it's enough. So we'll see.
When you get a sphere, when you watched the first 2 picks, what were you looking at, and when your name was called, were you able to move forward to see it?
Yeah, the technology is just pretty advanced, and you're obviously costing $2.5 million to build, so they better have some good technology. But yeah, honestly, looking back, I don't really remember much. It kind of just blacked out, I guess. So I can't really tell you what I was looking at.
With whoever you were sitting with, Beckett, it looked like on TV you mouthed, "Oh my God!" Would you lean over? What did you say immediately to your family?
To my dad, I just said, "Oh my God, oh my God," and then to my mom, I said, "Oh my God, oh my God." And then I saw my mom and my sister, and they all started crying. So yeah, pretty emotional too.
Who are you thankful for in a time like this? Parents, family, coaches.
Everyone comes to mind, as you said. Parents for sure, family, sister, coaches. All the coaching staff that I've had throughout the years. I could probably tell you 200 names right now, but there's obviously people that have helped me a lot more than others, and some that even people like the Zamboni drivers play a part. Everyone plays their own part in kind of getting this player to here, but I'm so thankful for kind of everyone. So.
What are the Oshawa Generals mean getting you to this moment developing you as a player?
I think the NHL Draft is something that you can kind of control a little bit more. Obviously, you kind of knew where I was going, I think, a week or two before. But this draft is something that I didn't obviously expect. As you saw by my face, I was pretty shocked. But Oshawa means the world to me. They've kind of developed me and created me into the player I am today, and they got, I think, the best staff and best organization in the entire CHL. So, high praise.
Anaheim having a high pick last year and getting Leo Carlson, who was a stud during the regular season, and now yourself. What does that mean to you to be a part of this rebranding of the franchise, a proud franchise, and you even got the old duck on your jersey, right?
Yeah, I know. New logo looks good too. So, obviously they're in a rebuilding stage, and I'm excited to be a part of that. And, as I said, whenever they think I'm ready, I'm going to hop in there and do my job to the best of my capabilities.
Do you think your playoff run with Oshawa might have helped Anaheim's decision here?
I think it was probably the driving factor. They want someone that is going to sort of produce in the playoffs and show up when it matters most, and I think that's kind of when my season peaked, and I do think that I'm a playoff performer, so I think that definitely weighed on the decision.
You knew you were going to be picked today, but can you just take us through the morning? You wake up, breakfast, sort of the drive over. Just take us through the morning and afternoon getting over here.
Yeah, obviously woke up and had that breakfast this morning. Got all our tickets, came back to the hotel room. Then I had interviews all morning until around 1, and then was just kind of hanging out with the other guys that are here on my team, Morelli and Danford, and then Richie's obviously here too. So yeah, just kind of hanging out with those guys. And then when they left, that's kind of when the nerves really started to set in, and you kind of realize that this is happening today. It came up really fast. I mean, I think you guys probably feel the same way too. So, and then walk in here, it's more nerves, and then you're just kind of sitting there waiting, and yeah, and then your name's called, and your NHL draft year is over. So it's quite the experience.
You said you hadn't talked to Anaheim in the last couple of days. Did you talk to them at the combine? So, what did you come away from that from?
Yeah, I talked to him at the combine, but it wasn't anything substantial, I would say. But I mean, I think my agent, when I was called, I asked him, I was like, "Did you know?" And he was like, "Of course I knew," but he didn't tell me. So I think they were telling my agent a little more than they were telling me. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what it was behind the scenes.
What did they say to you once you got up on the stage and after?
They just said congratulations. I think I honestly can't even remember. So, but yeah, just a simple congratulations and face that way when you put your jersey on. So that's all I can remember from that.
Beckett, you mentioned a couple guys in Danford and Morelli. How nice has it been to be able to go through this entire process with fellow Kaya and draft eligible?
Yeah, I think that's been a huge help to me. We've all kind of had each other to lean on, and yeah, they're obviously great players as well. And I'm hoping to see them come up sooner. So.
Do you think you've learned how to play your size yet? Since it's so sudden, like, have you fully learned how to take advantage of your new gifts, if you will?
I mean, I can't say for sure, but I think my puck protection, I even kind of notice it in the summer skates that we're doing now, is like I'm really getting comfortable to my like rangy like stick and my reach, and kind of using that to my advantage, and really being able to kind of hold the puck in my pocket on both sides, and yeah, the puck protection, and then the skating is also something that I've kind of been working on a lot, and I'm really starting to feel kind of comfortable on my edges and fast. Like, so yeah, I think it's gonna take some time, but everyone kind of has their own development timeline, and I'm just waiting to kind of keep going.
Do you know anyone among the Ducks organization that you can talk to? Do you know anyone, a player or someone in the organization?
I used to. Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm trying to think. No, I don't. But, yeah, I guess I'll get to know them. So.
Beckett, for those who haven't seen you play, how would you describe your play style?
I would say I'm a bigger, skilled forward who kind of likes to use his size and deception and creativity to kind of create time and space for myself and my teammates. So I wouldn't say I'm a playmaker or a goal scorer. I think I'm equal parts. So yeah, that describes myself.
You talked about like deception, creativity. Where does that come from? How do you develop that as a kid, or what is it just kind of natural? What is that the hard thing?
I think it's definitely my puck handling ability. I think I've always kind of had that since I was a kid, but it's also I was a smaller player, kind of in minor midget, and I kind of had to play a small person's game, and now kind of growing, I'm able to still have those learning experiences from being a smaller kid, and so now I'm a small person's player in a big person's body, so I think that's kind of my biggest attribute.
Are there any current players that you identify with, or that you had in your game after?
Yeah, I'd say Phil Forsberg is kind of the first one that comes to mind.
What's it about his game that just?
I would say he's also kind of equal parts goal scorer and playmaker. He's got that reach, really good puck protection, loves to cut to the middle, super shifty. Yeah, kind of similar qualities.
Now that you've been drafted, what are you hoping to work on next year in Oshawa to develop and get ready for the NHL?
I mean, I know I'm a pretty lean kid, so I know the biggest thing for me is getting stronger and kind of getting that leg strength, and I can work on my kind of explosiveness. And then I would say also with my shot, that comes with strength too, but kind of always improving your shot. I mean, I'm going to start to be facing against goalies that are used to kind of NHL-ready shots, and so yeah, just keep working on that, and those are kind of two things.
You had a big second half. What kind of clicked for you in terms of putting on more points and then into the playoffs you also had a really good performance there as well.
I think we all kind of peaked at the right time. Our team kind of 10 games left in the regular season, and we all kind of came together as a group and really started to buy in what the coach was saying. And obviously, I found some chemistry in line with Dylan Rubrick and Kevin Ritchie there, and I think we started really working off each other well. And I mean, that just kept carrying on. Our confidence obviously kept growing every game, and kind of hit the right time in playoffs.
You had the injury at the end of the playoffs. Do you feel like you'll be good enough during the summer and into training camp?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't participate in the combine there because that's with concussion rehab, it's a little different. You have to sort of still keep your brain activated. Everyone thinks you just go in a dark room, but it's actually not like that. You want to keep your brain activated, but you don't want to kind of get hit again. So the combine was a really good time for me with all the interviews to kind of activate my brain a lot. I'm always thinking, using kind of my brain, but I'm not physically exerting myself. So I think that was a really good kind of recovery period for me, and then I was able to step right back in the day I got back from the combine in a kind of a contact practice, and I felt great, felt 100%. So yeah, I'm ready to go.
Any more questions?
Yeah.
Eric, you good?
Thank you.
Side?
Does he have the run right now?